There's an interesting myth about horses that persists to this day. People say that horses are colorblind and can't see us humans as being different than other animals. And it just so happens that when we made the earliest domestication of horses into a video game, it was called Horseblind. But now, with modern science, we know that horses can in fact see colors, and they can also see us as being different than other animals. So where did this myth come from? Well, let's find out in today's episode. Hi, I'm here to introduce you to this channel where we take a deep dive into the science of human-animal relationships. And what better place to start than with our oldest and most beloved domesticated animal, the horse. Now, there's a lot of things that humans have domesticated over the years. I mean, heck, we even domesticated yeast and we use that to make bread rise. But horses were one of the very first animals that we domesticated, and we've been doing it for at least 6,000 years. It's believed that the earliest domestication of horses took place around 3500 BCE in the steppes of Ukraine. And ever since then, horses have been our partners in everything from plowing fields to riding into battle, to pulling carriages, to winning races, and to simply getting from point A to point B. And along the way, we've developed a pretty strong bond with these magnificent animals. But have you ever wondered if they feel the same way about us? Well, the good news is that horses do form bonds with their human caretakers, and they prefer us over other animals. Now, we actually have some pretty solid evidence of this, going all the way back to the 19th century when a horse named Billy was put through a series of experiments by a scientist named J.H. Faber. Now, Fab wasn't the kindest to his animal subjects, but he did manage to teach Billy to choose between two levers, one that would drop a bit of food and one that would open a gate and allow Billy access to another enclosure where food was also available. What Faber wanted to see was whether Billy would work harder for a reward or for the opportunity to be with his human caretaker. And what he found was that Billy would work much harder to be with his human than to get food. In fact, after spending time alone in a stall, Billy would go out of his way to spend time with his human, even if it meant going the long way around. This was pretty groundbreaking at the time, because it showed that horses don't just do what we want them to do out of fear, but they will actively seek us out because they enjoy being around us. And modern science has only strengthened our understanding of the bond that horses and humans can share. We now know that horses can recognize themselves in the mirror, which means that they have a sense of self that is comparable to that of humans and other great apes. We also know that horses can experience a range of emotions, including joy, fear, anger, and grief, and that they can develop preferences for certain humans over others. In fact, there's a growing body of research on horse-human bonding that suggests that the relationship between a horse and his caretaker is similar to that between a dog and its owner. So the next time someone tells you that horses are colorblind or that they don't see us as being any different than other animals, you can tell them that not only is that not true, but they should watch this video. Speaking of watching videos, if you like this one, you can watch more on our channel. If you want to learn more about the science of human-animal relationships, we have an entire playlist dedicated to it. You can also subscribe to our channel to get more fun science facts about horses and other animals delivered straight to your inbox. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.